What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, man, we got some stuff to uncover. We got the Pokemon Worlds 2025 championships going on right now, and in that event you can actually get your hands on playing the Pokemon Legends ZA demo. Too bad it's not for everybody, it's not for the entire public to play, but we have our game reviewers that are checking out the game right now, giving their thoughts and opinions on it. So we're going to check out one of the game reviewers here from VGC, and they're going to give us a rundown of what their experience was with the demo, and we're going to actually see it live right here and there, as you guys can see on the video. I haven't yet played, but we're going to check that out in just a few. But before we get into that, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more Pokemon content. We got plenty more videos along the way, and with that being said, let's go ahead and check this video out.
Legends ZA for the first time ever, our demo, which will be playable this weekend at the Pokemon World Championships and next week at Gamescom, consisted of two different sections from the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 game. You're seeing gameplay of me playing the game right now, which the Pokemon company required we also include us playing it over the shoulder. That's why it's not zoomed in, and you get to look at my beautiful side profile. Well, as you can see, one half of the demo was introducing the battle system, which
okay, we can see the battle system here. So we already see how the UI is, and we already know that this game is going to be running, as far as the battle mechanic is going to be running full at real time. So this is one of the things I actually did kind of like, but I just need to see more of it. So it looks like we're getting more. So we can see the UI, we can see that Bellsprout just used like a status move. So, well, I don't know if it used a status move because it's saying it's attack return to normal, special attack return to normal. So
you can see here it's real-time combat in the sense that you're moving around as
use growth
battle's going on. You're moving your Pokemon, you're locking on with one of the triggers, and you're using the face buttons to pick your attacks. So a pretty big departure from the main series. Obviously the last Legends game, Arceus, also had a departure and the kind of rapid moves and the slower moves, but this is a pretty big one, and it's felt even more so in the
Okay, so just one thing to take away from that, because I just saw that the status buffs that they get, they're not permanent throughout the battle. They are temporary, so it does cool down after a short amount of time, it seems. I think that was also in Pokemon Legends Arceus, if I'm not mistaken. So that's one key thing I just noticed.
Second half of the demo, which was a battle against Rogue Mega Absol.
Yeah, the Rogue Megas. Okay, so these are like the raid battles, essentially.
No new thing to long-term fans, but they're back in Pokemon Legends ZA, and now Rogue Mega Pokemon are essentially raid bosses. So we were led to this Mega Absol by Zygarde, 10% form, who warned us that an Absol wasn't feeling well, and it turns out the Absol was in fact a Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. The Mega Evolved Rogue raids essentially see your Pokemon, which in this case was Lucario, because you do need a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve to fight a Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. So we have Lucario damaging Absol, and as Absol took more and
gameplay
more damage,
looks pretty smooth. This is, I'm pretty sure this is being played on the Switch too. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
you'll see in a minute here. And by collecting that Mega Energy, we were able to charge up Lucario. Once Lucario was fully charged, he could then Mega Evolve himself and do damage against the Absol. It's very raid-like. Even some of the kind of animations from the raids from Scarlet and Violet, like when the Pokemon takes a lot of damage and like the
see rocks there. So I'm assuming you need a Pokemon to do Rock Smash on that.
It was exciting. It was fairly difficult. There was a lot going on. The speed at which Absol.
Okay, so I know he pretty much explained it, but I guess the timing of that, him explaining it and then showing actual footage of it, was a little bit off. But as you can see here, we can see the UI, we can see the movesets that this Mega Lucario has. You can see here on the bottom right corner, the Mega Energy symbol, or the Mega Evolution symbol, and I guess it's a meter. So once it Mega Evolves, I guess you got a meter, it runs down, and I guess it goes back to normal. And he did mention that if you keep attacking the Pokemon, if you keep attacking the Pokemon, it's going to drop these little orbs, which you do collect, and you need that to refill your, your Mega Evolution gauge. And if it's already Mega Evolved, you just keep collecting more. You can pretty much stay in the Mega Evolved state. you know, so long as the meter doesn't go down. So that's pretty cool.
You can also take personal damage in these battles. Was pretty significant, and I felt like if you weren't completely on the ball with how you were playing, how you were dealing damage, how you were managing Mega Lucario's energy, then you could end up in a lot of trouble. It feels like these fights, the mega fights, just to be clear here, this gameplay that's currently being
so this is awesome. That's awesome.
Previously released gameplay, all of the stuff over the shoulder is brand new. But as I was saying, I think these rogue mega fights will essentially serve as bosses. They'll serve as the like the 5 kind of boss fights from Legends Arceus.
Here's a little gripe I have with this, because I saw this. I was watching another reviewer reviewing this, and I have to say, when it comes to this, when these rogue mega, you know, battles or whatever they want to call it, like, I get it. You're the trainer. You're supposed to control the trainer and everything. But if you're in a Pokemon battle and you're commanding the Pokemon to do certain moves to it, like, my whole thing is, I don't understand why the Pokemon that you're up against is like trying to like attack you or whatever. Like, I get it. If you get attacked, obviously, then you lose. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this shit. Maybe I'm just like, it's just a small nitpick of mine. So don't even mind me. But maybe you get what I'm trying to say, or maybe not. But this is just me rambling. But let's go ahead and continue on with the video.
Yes, after the fight was over, Absol joined your team. So it feels like maybe this is going to be a way for you to get Mega Pokemon. By the way, the reason my ear is out is because I was listening to the demo instructions. I don't just wear headphones in a ridiculous manner. It feels like maybe they... Okay,
so you got an area of effect, which obviously would affect the trainer. Like they have to move away. So yeah, I get that.
These games are potentially just roaming. But I like these boss fights. I hope there's a lot of them to do, because they were, as I say, pretty tricky and pretty different. You see I'm doing all those dodge rolls there. I'm getting hit by Absol. It's not even looking at Lucario. It's just attacking me. It was the right mix of being difficult but not being...
I just think it would be a lot easier during these battles if the trainer wasn't moving all the time. If it was just strictly just one Pokemon against another Pokemon, then you know, that's
3 trainers.
It would be a lot easier, I feel.
And finish for the night, or I could continue exploring. When I continued exploring, I found a trainer with a Pokemon that was 10 to 15 levels higher than I was, and I was stomped pretty quickly. But I feel like with the new movement and the new combat system, there's potentially a way that you're going to be able to defeat much higher level Pokemon than your Pokemon without just raw power or some of the old tricks that we've been using for a long time. But I'm extremely excited to play more of Legends ZA, and I think that this short demo, which the public will be able to play pretty soon, is a great indication of what the game could be. And as a big Legends fan generally, I want to see more. It's out in October, and this was the Nintendo Switch 2 version, just to reconfirm. Thanks for watching. Check out more VGC.
Damn, AZ is tall as hell.
Next time.
Gameplay looks solid. It looks smooth, right? I'm digging it, especially on the Switch 2. It looks phenomenal. I hope it runs good on the Switch 1, but you know, obviously I'm getting my Switch 2 edition, to, you know, so I can get a better gameplay experience. But from what I've seen so far, gameplay wise, it looks pretty smooth. Doesn't look like there's any frame drops or anything like that of the sort when using attacks, things like that. I don't know if they was able to see like a map, if he was able to like explore a little bit more of Lumio City. So I don't know how that is. I know I've read some reviews saying that, you know, from what they've played, the map has been a little bit, some people say it's a little bit bland, but we don't know the full scope of how this, you know, map is going to be and how things are. If it's going to be like how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is, as far as like the overworld and how that is as a whole. So I hope there's a lot of things to do in the overworld and all in Lumio City. I hope the map is pretty big enough for you to do a lot of stuff. I'm still a little against just the fact that the place that the game is setting in one particular area. Hopefully there's more areas to explore, maybe post game or something. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad though. You know, gameplay battles, the battle mechanics, you know, looks pretty smooth, looks pretty solid. You know, I'm kind of digging it. But yeah, I hope within these next few months we get some more stuff. And maybe by Sunday on I think it's the 17th, Pokemon Worlds Championships, they usually throw like little trailers and things like that at the end, so maybe we'll get some more news. And if we do, I'll probably cover that as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna enjoy the Pokemon Worlds and watch all the tournaments, well, most of them if I can, and enjoy myself. And you should too, because right now if you watch on Twitch, you can get like these drops and stuff for Pokemon trading card game pockets and Pokemon Unite and all the other mobile games or whatever. So definitely give that a watch, get some free stuff, because that's what I'm doing. All right, that's my take on it. Again, like I said, it's for what I've been seeing, what's been shown, gameplay doesn't look too bad, game doesn't look bad at all, but obviously there's still more that we need to see, or at least that I need to see in order for me to give more of an opinion on it. But first impressions on it, not too bad, but we'll see in the coming months. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more Pokemon content. Again, we have more Pokemon news coming your way in the next couple of days, so stick around for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, peace out, take care.